going?
Not too bad, Con. How's the world?
Oh, pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. Bit better. It's got gone down in temperature a little bit this week.
Yeah. What's it doing down there today?
Oh, I haven't been out yet. It's only about 30, 28, no, not even that. 20,
Down to a
24.
comfortable 22 here, I think.
Oh, yeah, about the same, I think, yeah.
It wasn't too bad today.
No, it's been bloody boiling, hasn't
Yeah. Bonkers, mate.
it?
They keep saying this is going to be like this for a long time.
Well, okay, well, we can get used to it, that's all right.
Well, yeah, you are. Well, mind you, was it quite a few people died in France?
Yeah?
The heat, yeah.
I haven't been checking the news too much lately. I try to stay out of stressful things like news and everything, keep me going longer.
I won't do any harm by not listening to the news, Con.
It makes me laugh.
Really? Yeah. Is there anybody else coming on? Is Mike away? Or I know
Mike's away in
Turkey or
Mediterranean
Greece.
somewhere, yeah, I think, or Greece or somewhere like that. Biscuit's away in Cornwall, so it's just me and thee, my friend.
All right. Sam Bout anywhere? Or?
Maybe we don't know. I've got no news from Sam. I haven't seen he's got any gigs on, so he might come on. We don't know.
All right.
I mean, actually, that's like a girl photo of him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ugh.
I was pissed off this afternoon. Oh, excuse me. I was pissed off this afternoon. I've been working on a Six Silver Surfers and it was almost ready to post. So I'm
Mm.
doing the final touches and editing. And of course, when you do the final touches of editing, it's where you make the fuck ups and that.
Yeah. This is why you back up before you do that, isn't it?
No, it was all backed up and everything, but they took everything out. Anyway, so all I did was, and I don't know why I did it, just took the sound out totally,
Mm.
all the sound gone. Oh, what? So I'm looking around, chasing after it and everything, going back and 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 back, trying to find the error. But it's I don't know what it was. So I've got all well, most of it, not really. Now it's gone even worse because it's changed the sync in the
Mm.
clips that I made, and it's made it because it's a very complex. I'll show you a bit, all right? Hang on a sec, Kip. Just a second, mate. Just a second, isn't it, John? How do I get this down here now? Smaller. Down there, right? Okay. All right. Let me just open this up and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Can you see this page now?
Nope, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, you started screen sharing, but it hasn't shared.
Hasn't shared. You haven't got anything there at all.
Yeah, Paul Conibear has started screen sharing.
Yeah. Have you got anything? No.
Nope, that's all I got.
All right. Well, I'll stop screen sharing and I'll do it another way. Oh, yeah. Oh, you there? Is this you now?
Yeah, isn't it?
All right. Yeah, because I don't know what happened there and it all went weird. It all went pear-shaped. Right. Let me try this again because it's fucking. Hang on. Share. I want to share my screen, don't I? All right. All right. So, yeah. Now, hang on. Why hasn't it got? Oh, for fuck's sake, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. What the fucking hell?
Got your screen on the screen, but not the screen you want to show me.
Yeah. Okay, I'm back with you now. So why isn't it doing this then? Hey, hang on. I gotta try it one more time, Kip, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry about this. I can't seem to get it out of fucking enormous. All right. Get that out of the way. Zoom my notes. Fuck off. Right. Now I want this up. Right. Alright. Now I should be able to do it. Share. Alright. So you can see this now, can you?
Nope.
Nothing at all?
Yeah, I can see your screen with an in screen with I got the time clips going on the bottom.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. This is it, okay? So this is, no, I'm going to take it back. This is what I'm working on, okay? What I was working on. But this is not this background, because all this background moves, this moves, everything moves, you
Yeah.
know? And all I've got now is this. Nothing moves, but the
Oh.
sound has come back now, but I've lost my background. There we are.
What program have you got?
This is Vegas.
Right.
Yeah, but it's I don't know what it is actually. But because I take my photos directly from Photoshop, and if I change a photo on Photoshop, I think this is what I've done. So I've got to go back and redo the photos on Photoshop. It's these little buggers here, you see? That are pissing me off.
Have you still got the sound recording?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sound recording is there. This is
I know.
pisses me off.
You
Yeah,
always
right.
complain, don't we? Too hot, too cold, too.
Right, yeah. Alright, so it's there. But this one that I want to I have to do again because it's this one should be moving, and all it's doing is not. And now it's moving. Look at that. And now it's moving. All right. So okay, I know what I've done now. Okay, it's this one. It's this little fucker here. Okay. Okay, I gotta redo this one and take out all the background again. Excuse me, Kip.
Yeah, don't worry, man.
So then, if I take out this background here, because the background is still here, but it's moved. Okay, I still have it here. Oh, that's good. It's not lost then. Oh, well, that's fucking very good. All right, then. So there we are. So,
Cracked it, Con.
yeah, I cracked it. It'll take me 10 minutes to do now, and now it's not, won't stop sharing. Will it? Come on, you twat. Oh, yeah. Fucking hell, I don't know what's happening with
What's
this.
going on, Con? What's going on, man?
I don't know, man. It's going all over the place. It's been. I think it got too hot in the sun. Not in the sun, in the heat wave, and it's recovering slowly.
Yeah, like the rest of us all trying to recover from the heat, Con.
Oh fuck! What the fuck, isn't it?
Had a few starry nights then.
No, it wasn't fucking clouded. And up until the sun, there was the first night of the heat wave. It was okay, but the moon was in the fucking way, of course. Obviously.
Yeah.
So then I thought, right, well, I'll wait 2 days now, and the moon will come up a bit later, so then I can go and get some good Milky Way shots before
Yeah.
the moon comes up. But then, of course, goes cloud. It's been fucking hot as Taman all day, sunny as fuck, and just to keep the heat for the evening, it goes cloudy.
Yeah.
And then all the heat just stays. So I'm sitting on the terrace, pair of shorts at about 3 o'clock in the morning, just looking up and seeing the clouds go whizzing past, and every now and again we see a star.
Mm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So, not a successful week, but I have had some nice moons, that's for sure. Yeah,
Yeah, Sophie posted up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Months of blue moons.
Oh, yeah. Been out. We only just got back actually, half hour ago. Been up to Nailsea, just south of Bristol, for my granddaughter's
Oh, yeah.
birthday.
Oh, well, you get about it, yeah.
Yep. Bloody hot for driving now.
Yeah, is it you driving or do you
Oh, we
share?
share the drive. I drove back. It's only 2.5 hours, but
Uh,
aircon on the car's playing up, so air pump's starting to squeal, so we can't leave it on for very long. So it's off and on, off and on. So it's hot and cold, hot and cold.
Mine's all right. The window goes up and down. It's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, you're okay until you go on a long drive.
Yeah, funny.
It's
I
just
like.
bloody
I love.
noisy.
Yeah, I just love it driving with the window open now. So it doesn't bother.
Yeah, you're all right at low speeds, but once you get on a motorway at 70, it's
Well,
bloody deafening.
yeah,
But
yeah.
there you go.
Huh?
I said, there you go. Could be a lot worse.
Yeah. What was I gonna say then? So they took those thing. I watched it on the floodlights in St Helens.
Yeah.
I watched somebody posted a clip of them taking it down. It was bloody so long. I just left it in forward, fast forward for about 10 minutes just to get to the point when they took it down. And it was quite interesting how they did it. It was nice. Sort of leaned it over and then just lowered it
Dropped
slowly
it
to the
down.
ground. Are they going to explode it or something? Bomb it, boom, and then it comes down like, well, no. And it slipped the 1 minute. I thought, oh, fuck, this is going to be good. And you could hear this, and then you could see the crane going, doom, 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 like that. That's, it was just repositioning itself, I suppose.
Where are they going then? You're just going to flog them off to somebody else? Or what?
I don't know, they probably dismantle it, sell it for scrap or sell it to someone. Probably do something with it. But the way it came down, they didn't even break a bulb on it. It was so well done, sort of thing.
What are they going to do there then?
Well, I don't. This is a big question. It's going to be an amazing development
Oh, everything's going to be an amazing development. They're all a bag of shite when they finish.
for St Helens. It's going to be a new lease of life for St Helens.
To be fair, it's a bit of anything would help because it is getting a bit old.
Yeah, yeah. The problem is, it's sort of wrong size for a rugby, wrong dimensions for a rugby pitch, and wrong dimensions for a cricket pitch. But they try
Yeah.
to merge the two, and it's not really that, is it? It's not one or the other. It's always been a sort of a stadium where, except in the olden days when you used to get about 40, 50,000 in there for a Welsh game or something, and you played Welsh rugby there, and you had an
They don't
ambience.
play the rugby there anymore, do they?
No, but they got some great photos of the Australians coming over or something like that. And it's just wedged. All the stand is clean, is full. All
Yeah.
of the North Bank is full. All the terrace, everywhere. But
I remember
for
going there to, I don't know, it must be New Zealand. It must have been about, I don't know, 9 years of age, something like that.
uh,
And I remember getting a photograph of all the team players with
mm,
signatures on it. And it was a big thing in the day. I think we must have won. But,
oh,
I wouldn't swear to it. It was exciting anyway, Con.
yeah.
Especially when you're young. I've got too much backlight in here because of the window behind me.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. I'm too
Yeah, I
bad.
got a bit burnt, as you can see, in the sun.
Oh, yeah, you got a bit of a red Adam there.
Yeah, I was in the shade most of the time. I don't even remember being out in the sun, but got me.
I haven't even bothered to even put my fucking head outside in the sun. It's not worth it. Just my legs will explode.
Oh,
And I,
I'm not supposed to be out in the sun. I don't know if you can see that.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
Those
that's
brown
it.
bits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, they go very, very brown, and the white bits go very, very white.
Oh, fucking
Old age
yeah, man. I'm gonna do that, yeah.
comes all the aches and pains.
I just got every little scratch I get, or I just touch the
Mm.
door going past, and it makes a little bruise.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like this one as well. It's the same. Yeah.
yeah,
Of course, the doors are there, and you don't usually notice them.
yeah.
But then all of a sudden, you find yourself noticing that you just actually, flapping up against it slowly. No,
Is
no,
that the tablets you're on or what?
probably, yeah, probably,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A lot. You take all these tablets to cure one thing, but then you got to be careful. It's always a secondary thing you got to be careful of.
Yeah. Mm. Oh God.
Have you seen Mike's rants about Langland Bay?
Yeah. Well, it's true, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, I know,
Come
I
on.
know.
Some of it is it's ri- it's ridiculous that the society now, the norm is to nothing gets done for anybody who's out of order, basically.
Yeah,
Because it's all
there's no
protected.
policing.
You can't do anything to the kids because it'll psychologically make them into cabbages or something like that. I mean,
Yeah, they already are
come
bloody
on.
cabbages.
Yeah, come on, man. When we were kids, you did something wrong, you had a copper come along, you had a clip across the head, and you got another one when he got home, when he told
Yeah,
his dad about it. And it never did us any harm, and it made us very polite people.
yeah,
Very,
exactly.
very considerate people for other. But
No,
now there's just none of that. And it's just me, 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 and fuck you, and it's instant aggression. Now you,
a lot of it comes from these stuff these kids are watching on the bloody phones. It's this manosphere where, you know, it's a man thing to kick shit and, don't take any nonsense and, everything you say should be done and, women should be put down and oh man, it's scary stuff.
mm,
Kids see it and take it all in.
yeah, but it's ridiculous. It, uh, um, you know, if we went to see a horror film, it didn't come out of the cinema and start chopping people up with a chainsaw, did we?
No, thank God.
Yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, fucking hell.
And the stuff now that comes out on YouTube and the kids are watching this, no matter what age they're at, there's no
Yeah.
control. So they've seen all this shit coming on on their phones. I think nothing of it.
Yeah.
It's got some sort of psychological effect. I don't care what anybody says.
And it's always
You
the influencers who are
Yeah.
killing themselves off for views all the time. I mean, I could never understand why you want to do something totally stupid and ridiculous
Mm.
just to get a few extra views and you die doing it.
Mm.
I
I
mean,
know.
it's fucking ridiculous. I
The trouble
mean,
is these influencers influence kids to do these things.
yeah, well, it's fucking ridiculous. I love it when you see these influencers, one in China at the moment who got locked up.
Mm.
And just for doing pranks, all the time, all the time. Okay, one time, two times, three times. And then he got to his about 50th prank and they just were, fuck you, fuck we put you
Mm.
in jail. So they put him in jail and he's still in jail in China.
Don't mess about in China.
No, don't fuck about him.
Chuck you in jail and throw away the key.
Chop his fucking head off. Oh no, that's Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. They do it first and then question whether or not you actually did what he said.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
people think they said you did.
Chunk off with his head. Now, what were you saying?
Yeah. almost like a Monty Python sketch, but it's reality out there.
Yeah, yeah, true. Don't mention the Spanish Inquisition, the Chinese Inquisition.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. But I don't think we're not grumpy old men, are we? We just state
Oh, not really.
reality, basically.
Yeah. You're grumpy about the things the kids are doing and things that affect society, which shouldn't happen really, but they
Yeah,
do
yeah. But
for the wrong reasons.
like down in Langland, for example,
Yeah.
and it takes like a ton of police and threats of CCTV
Yeah.
cameras and all this to make them, and they don't break up. They go to another beach, of course,
Mm.
and then they wait, and then it calms down, and then they come back and do it all over again in the same
There
place.
was a thing on the radio about not I think it was Nottingham. They want to ban people wearing balaclavas because they drive these bikes around and they all the muggers all wear balaclavas. They don't know
Yeah,
who the hell they are. So they're trying to stop it now. People, especially riding bikes, from wearing balaclavas because they can be photographed and they know who you are. But of course, when you've got a balaclava on, they don't know who the hell they are.
ridiculous, isn't
And it's the same in Swansea. All the Deliveroo people on these bikes, motorbikes,
it?
scooters, electric push bikes, a lot, all wear these balaclavas, no helmets. And police can't do anything. They can't catch them all.
I was going along the road the other day. I was thinking about, it was a 30-mile-an-hour limit, and this fucking scooter went past me. Vroom.
I know.
What? What? And the guy's there, no helmet on.
Yeah.
Silence at 10, man. Okay, well, we were in a 30-mile-an-hour limit, but he was doing at least 40, 40, maybe more.
Well, it's the easiest thing in the world to crank up the speed of these bikes and scooters. 5 minute video on YouTube.
Yeah.
There was an advert came up yesterday. This new electric bike, 250 kilowatt, something that runs the most amazing spec you could ever imagine. Didn't tell you how fast it went though, because they wouldn't be able to do that because they'd be breaking the law.
Yeah.
So they tell you all the power output and everything else, but they won't tell you how fast it'll go.
And you do the math behind it, and you think, okay, well, it's got this and this and this, then it must be able to do that.
Well, they'll do 40 mile an hour, dead easy. The bigger ones, they'll do more. Well, they're electric motorbikes.
Mm,
The kids seem to think because it's small and it used to have pedals, but it doesn't have pedals anymore. It's still a push bike.
yeah.
It's just like, no, it's a
And
motorbike.
and the thing
It's a
is,
motorbike.
they're riding like, you know, I think about it. Okay, we keep going back to the old times,
Yeah,
blah blah blah. But they were fucking good old times, I think.
yeah,
Because when you were in school, you did you remember doing the bike thing? What's it called? National
yeah.
Proficiency Award
Efficiency test.
for a bicycle,
Hmm.
and it taught you road sense, basically.
Yeah,
So that went through, it stayed in your head a little bit when
hmm.
you went onto a motorbike or a
Yeah.
car. And these people have no
No road
guide,
sense. They're right on the
no
bloody
road
pavement
sense.
anyway.
It's just them, it's just them. And they're on the pavement, they're everywhere, they don't give a fuck. And it seems to me that life doesn't count for them.
Hmm.
The value of actually being alive, the pleasure to be alive on this planet, is a short thing given to you by the planet, I suppose, or whatever. And I'm looking like a missionary now. No, but life is a very precious thing, and it should be enjoyed. And why these people are spending their time doing pseudo joy for themselves or
Hmm.
egotistical joy for themselves
Hmm.
and mad shit for everybody else
Hmm.
is just beyond me. It's not in mindset, why they do this, or why they are like that. And you can see it when it started. Okay, they're on about corporal punishment and all that kind. When they stopped that in school, okay, there were some instances of abuse where we all went through that with certain teachers that we all won't mention, but they were
Yeah,
like sadistic bastards, you know.
yeah,
You had a fucking duster flying across the room at 120 miles an hour, hit you in the fucking head or something. But but that was an accepted part of, you always learn to duck, you
yeah,
know. And it's very rare someone got really hurt by it,
yeah,
but and you have some teacher chasing you around the room with a fucking 24-inch ruler, fucking like a fucking sword, chasing you around. You know, if you stood still, you're gonna get massacred. You know,
yeah.
come back here. But
Yeah.
now there's none of that. They're not punished. They do whatever they want, and they just say, "Oh well, look, Johnny. I think it'd be a good idea if you don't sort of do it again, okay? So we just say that it's okay for now, okay? But, please don't do it again." And they just walk out the door laughing and just going to do exactly the same thing. And they get
Oh,
called back in and they get told the same thing and nothing ever happens, you know? And like for us, if we ever I got called in one time and I took it very serious because I was up in front of the chief constable for an incident in school. Yeah, and well, we weren't the only culprits. The whole school was culprits. But anyway, and we were all called up against. We were called Biscuit, Primo, and myself were called the ringleaders. So
bad
we
punch.
Oh, bad boys, we were really the bad boys. Oh, the ringleaders, because everybody was just doing the same thing. Because
Uh,
we went to Ilfracombe, and everybody just went on a robbing trip, basically. The first shop, we emptied the first shop. That was a really funny one, actually. I wish Mike was here. We'll have to talk about that next week when Mike's here. That'd be great. But it's one of the things that happen in school, and you're not proud. I'm not still not proud of it, but just everybody was doing it. It was one of those things. So, and it never happened again afterwards. But getting dragged up in front of the chief of police of Swansea is like, for me, it was like, oh fuck, I'm really in a shit now.
yeah,
They're gonna do they won't send. I know they wouldn't send me down, but they could do some not
make your
nice
life very
things.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah, and sort of not because I wasn't going to do it again anyway. But
Yeah,
it made me think twice that well, you can't get away with things like that anymore. Not anymore, but you just can't get away with things like that.
yeah,
There are consequences, which is the idea of how they did it. They presented you with the facts that you've been a naughty boy. He's been a naughty boy.
mm,
And they showed you the consequences of it by presenting you with your stupidity, basically, and
yeah.
try and put you on the right road where you're not being a stupid boy, naughty boy anymore. You're just being a nice, agreeable human being, sort of thing.
Well, now they can't catch him or do anything to him
No, you
because they're
can't.
balaclavas.
Yeah, you got all this, the most CCTV cameras in Europe, and they still can't catch the
They
fuck.
got these. You must have seen it, Con. They got these crowds of youngsters, so maybe 20, maybe more.
Mm,
They charged on the high street in central London. They'd pick on one shop. They'd all go charging in, grab what they can, and go charging out.
yeah,
Everybody's too scared to do anything because there's too many of them, and off they go down the road.
yeah,
But the police get there, they've all gone.
yeah. And the thing is, I often think, what's going to happen if because I've had a couple of chopsters at a few people over here,
Mm,
like kids riding bikes and stuff, and it's the same thing over here. They got no
mm,
respect. And I thought I really did get into one, which was like I didn't have him up against the wall, but I had him cornered.
mm.
And he's going, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't tell me to do this. And I said, look, you mate, I'll fucking kill you if you ever come near my house again, making that noise. I will search you down and I will kill you in my car. And he's
Mm.
going, oh, he was going to call the police, and I would call the police, because I threatened him with murder, basically.
Yeah.
And I thought afterwards, well, no, that's just playing into their hands. So I didn't do it again. I just give them a fucking few hand signals. But I have chased them on cars as well, which really frightens them.
Mm.
When they think they can get away with a little mobilette, I'm in my fucking
With the police.
Peugeot 206 206. And I chased this one guy, man, and I chased him everywhere. Up a little lane he went, I went up the little lane with it as well. And he was freaking out in the end. And I got him cornered in the end. And I just opened the window and I said, you see how easy it is to get caught?
Mm.
If I was a bad person, this is all in French, of course. If I was a bad person, now I would get out of here. I would beat the fucking life out of you for what you just did to me. He's going, yeah, fuck off, you won't
Yeah.
catch me, bastard. But I caught him,
Mm.
and I haven't seen him around since.
Mm.
Doesn't come past my house anymore.
The
Funny
police
that,
now,
man.
in this country, they're now allowed to run them down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can run them down now. They can chase
Oh,
them with a car. Before they weren't allowed to knock them off a bike, or now they just knock them over, send them spinning on the road up the road.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, got
Okay.
you, mate.
I'm gonna teach you color. Oh yeah, that's better.
So yeah, it's I don't know. It's society, the world. It's all gone bloody mad.
It's very funny. Also, oh yeah, people just don't seem to know how to behave to be agreeable.
You know,
I know this.
yeah, it should be the parents teaching them, but I don't think the parents. The kids are so influenced by what they're exposed to.
Mm,
They don't care shit what the parents tell them anyway. They're off on one. They don't care.
but we were influenced by what was around us. But happy enough, it was all nice, happy stuff. But they had mods and rockers, these huge fights
I know.
and the beaches and stuff. But it never made me get up and say, oh, I want to rebel, and. But then we didn't live in big, huge cities with just walls and streets and nothing else.
Well, the thing is, all they've got to rely on is their bloody phones, and everything they see in their phones
Mm.
that's the world to them. That's the
Yeah,
world they're living in, and they get all this shit coming on the phone, and they think, well, that's normal. That's
yeah,
what people do.
that's a good one,
I'll
Kip.
do it.
Yeah, because that like their phone is a world without any consequences, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah,
And like if we did that, we went out into the world like with not with a phone, but with ourselves to
yeah,
confront it instead of being on our phone, and we saw it for ourselves. We could see the consequences.
yeah.
So I think we solved the problem of modern
That's up the
teenagers.
world. Ban the phones,
Ban the
take it
phones.
away. Make not allowed to have until you're 21.
25, I would say.
I'll say
Would be
25 then, yeah.
better. 25 would be better.
If you leave it any longer, you'd never be able to use it. You get much older than that, you wouldn't have any idea how to work it.
Yeah, no, I'm bad. My phone is a disaster, man. I can't stop it ringing sometimes. I don't know why. It's just, give me a computer and I'm happy as a pig in shit. I can do whatever you want with it. Like telephone, fuck,
My phone has been making this funny noise at 5:45 every morning. I leave it downstairs anyway, so I don't hear it very often. But when we got my daughter's dog, it starts barking its bloody head off.
Oh, God, yeah.
And I don't know where it was. My daughter finally found out where it was and what it was, and why he was doing it. So hopefully now
What was
it's
it?
it's some sort of sleep reminder.
Oh,
Time to go to
yeah.
sleep.
Time to go to sleep one. Yeah, right.
Yeah, a quarter to 6 in the morning. Time to go to sleep. No, sorry, no,
Yeah.
bit late.
I know that's for me, that is.
Yeah, it's yours gone. Yeah, but yeah, so she found that, but it's like I would never have found it. It's like most of the other stuff on your phone, you
Yeah.
miss. Got to ask a 10-year-old to do it.
Yeah, for sure. I was looking through mine and I was trying to change it, an app or take an app off. And I just put this app on and I realized I didn't really need it. So I thought, okay, I'll just swipe it off, you know. So I went I found the little cogwheel, you know. So you're in there, go down to apps, and you can't find the app then. It's
Yeah,
not even
forgot what the name
anywhere.
of the app was.
It is hidden somewhere, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, what the fuck
yeah.
is this? You know, you just can't find. I couldn't find it. Morgan found it, of course.
It's I don't know. It's beyond me, most of the stuff. I do what I can. I end up having to ask one of the kids.
Yeah, but I saw. I nearly bought a drone this week.
Cracking. They're getting cheaper and cheaper.
Yeah, this one was a bargain. Yeah, it wasn't a DJI. A DJI? Yeah, Mavic.
Yeah, they're the biggest sellers.
It wasn't a Mavic, but it's the equivalent of the equivalent of a Mavic, but half the price. But that always sort of makes me think: if it's half the price, why is it half the price?
If it's on Facebook, I just wouldn't even think. I just wouldn't even bother. I've read these articles and I've looked at the prices of them.
Yeah,
And even if it was a different make, the battery still costs the same amount of money to make.
yeah,
And if they can sell a drone for the price cheaper than a battery,
yeah.
it ain't gonna happen, is it?
Your battery's not going to last, is it, like a normal one?
Well, it's the pretending battery.
Yeah, well, this is why I didn't buy it in the end, because I looked at the batteries, and an extra battery was something like €5. I thought, well, no, that's not good. It's not
Bloody
possible.
cables cost you more than a fiver, wouldn't it? €5.
No, €5 for an extra battery, which gives you another 40 minutes of flight time.
Yeah.
And I thought, no, well, that's going and taking it a little bit too far. I think,
Yeah.
no, for a $90 fucking.
But people just see it and they think, oh, it's a bargain, I'll get that. And they pay the money, it never comes.
Mhm. Yeah, true of that.
We've got a guy over here, Martin, whatever his name, Lewis. He does a consumer money program. And he was saying that most of the money lost is lost on Facebook. People buying stuff that never comes.
Yeah.
He said, don't ever buy anything off Facebook, no matter what it is. Just don't buy it.
Yeah,
Even legitimate, don't buy it.
posted a good one the other day. There was one, and it was marked up as a legit American company, and this company is really well known, Sweetwater or something like that, music company, and it's all Sweetwater this, Sweetwater that, and amazing. We got overstock in these instruments, every guitar was like $50. You got a Martin D28, which retail price is about 3,000 or 4,000, okay?
Yeah.
Depending on which one. So, and you got a range then, and Martin's all at $50. I thought, fuck hell, hang on, man. I'll have two of them, and I'll also go for a Gibson as well. Right? Oh, fuck, what is this? So I had to post it up. I said, look, bargain of the week, boys, this is